Mahila. I want to go over the numbers on my last video because I left off the 4 on one of the numbers, the calculations. I left off the 4, and it's very, very important, that calculation, because it talks about slightly stupid in California, and it talks about the doom of the light within that, and it talks about American hustle. It talks about long car ride and RFID, all that. And run-ins with the vampires, Michelle, all of it is in that number with the 4 left off. And what you're going to see with these events from the more that was in CA, it's all in that number that left off the 4. There was a dream that was Rome, and there was a dream that the badass Ephraim, instead of being in the field like I was, that whenever they're hit with a big hit, that they go deep into the numbers and maneuver their way out and feel good no matter what. And they maneuver their way out of these situations by the numbers, by my channels that will be all put together, and by security of knowing that they have their seal and that they will be fully enveloped into the high spirit that the foreigners feel, but they will not be affected by it. And therefore they will be a blade symbol that will bring balance to the force with they girls and with their willpower to get through no matter what, without having to face agents, without having to go down the rabbit hole. There was a dream that was Rome, and there was a dream that that would be possible, that they would go deep into the numbers. I'm picturing like the golden censer of the mags that was going on at Old Cabin at my place. But instead of the feelings of oppression, that they would go deep into their zone of their information. And through information, they would dig their way out of the pit spiritually, not having to do it in the physical. And that is my dream. With calculations and with reassurance of channel and with each other going through the same thing as a 300 team. But to be full in the force, they got to be separate also. And I have made sure that that will be possible. So you're going to have to do it in your own zone. And that is the true dream. But you will all be doing it as one. The badass of frame. knowing the differences of language, knowing these things that I have taught you, and remembering them no matter what. And not hasting because you don't have much time anyway. So, um, that's my dream. And I picture these calculations like the flying killer whale calculations, where they see their path out of it, as in the sharks and minnows sense, but not in the physical, that they're doing it as the next step of their daily life. Being free and continuing.